Hello, friends, and welcome back. I'm Enterprise Architecture.
I'm Geekier Gamer, and this is Liminal Industries.
That's right, Geek. We are back here in our Backrooms factory, and it has been growing by leaps and bounds. Hey, before we talk about that, Geek, I wanted to remind people of the community Minecraft server that we are now running and that we have available to the entire community over here. If you click that link to our Discord below, you can join the server and hang out with us and a bunch of other really cool people and play Minecraft. We're doing all the mods 10 light and playing through that pack. Geek, this server has been up for, I don't know, about 3 days, I want to say. I think I turned it on Sunday. And there's already at least one person who has already gotten the first all the modium ore. So people some people are rushing. But a lot of us are also just stumbling through at a very graceful pace. I myself only have spent a little time on there because I've been very busy with this stuff and did a little bit of Zycraft, which I've never really dug into Zycraft before. It's really cool, but there's a lot of really great mods in there. And more importantly, there's a fantastic community of people playing on the server pretty much all the time. Every time I've been poked in there, there's been at least 2 or 3 people on. So I recommend people should check that out if you like playing chill Minecraft with good people.
That's right. All for it.
Woohoo! So
yes, I logged on myself, and I etched out a little piece of land in a faraway world, and I'm going to slowly start making my way to building some civilization, then making my way back to civilization.
Excellent. Well, yeah, we're going to have a whole set of waypoints set up so everybody can travel around the map and everybody can have their little base. There's some neat stuff that people are building on there. I don't want to give it away. I might feature some in some upcoming episodes of that series. But hey, this series is going to continue while we are playing on there. I just want everybody to know we are still going to finish Liminal Industries. We are not quitters, except for when we're quitters. But this time we're not quitters.
That's right. This time we're not quitters.
Absolutely.
In fact, we have our list going here. So we have a few things we want to do. I'm going to focus mostly on mana generation. And if I have time for anything else, then I'll be amazed. But I'll start there.
Excellent. Well, that should be a lot to do. We do need to get mana generation so that we can have automated mana glass. That's going to be really important because we need that to make heavy engineering blocks. So we have this ridiculous chain of things that we need to do. I started on the heavy engineering blocks, but that was a blocker for me. So that's where I quit. I am putting my supply train on hold as well because I want to work on this more optimized quartz production method that I found here. So I think that's going to be pretty good for us to use instead. There's basically a way where you can use the actually subtractions mod to make quartz more effectively, basically using a replicating pattern that I found. So I'm going to try that out. And before we get to that, Geek, a couple of things between episodes. I did go ahead and automate our steel production. So we've got charcoal production over here in a coke oven. That kind of supplements our other coke production, or coal production, upstairs. That charcoal is then being used to make coke over on this side. So we have a bunch of coal coke coming in here. And then that is used to make steel in our improved blast furnace. And that is mostly working. I think that there's a little bit of weirdness going on here, but for the most part it's working. And you can see here we've got 385 steel as a result of that. The cracked steel I'm not feeding back into the system. We might need a dedicated way of dealing with that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Or at some point, we'll just throw it in the bin.
Yeah, or throw it in the bin. I might put a void upgrade in there, whatever we have going on. I set up a couple of more kegs here so that I could get soil production going on. So we've got dirt coming here. And then that dirt I'm also reusing to make our organic compost. Organic compost makes rich soil, so we can have a little farm here in the near future. So this is where I'm making compost. And then last but not least, Geek, for your mana automation, I wanted to show you this little setup that I kind of mocked up, where basically we are using the create setup so that we can automate the output of coal to go to an endoflame. So it's really similar to something I had done for our original production of charcoal. Basically, we have this pressure plate here that when there's an item on it, it continuously puts a redstone signal, and the redstone signal will stop this ash alloy funnel from dropping anything out. If you remove the item, then of course the alloy funnel will then start spitting out items immediately. And then our normal create frog port will request more using this factory gauge here that currently says send 20 items to it. So the frog port will gobble up the charcoal, it goes to the packager then drops it into this barrel. The barrel then drops it out here onto this, And there you go. We get more charcoal. So this is the way that this is working. And we should see more charcoal might show up here momentarily. Maybe, maybe not. I think I put them back in fast enough that maybe they won't. But Geek, this should set you straight for setting up your endoflames.
Yes. So I'm trying. I'll be deciding whether I leave this here or whether I move it. We'll see here shortly.
Feel free to break all of it down. We have most of these things being automated. I think the only thing that's not automated is the andesite funnels, but those are really, really easy to make.
I'm quite positive if I break this, I will never be able to put it back like it is because you are the frog wizard and I am not.
Well, you phone a friend if you run into any trouble. I'll show you how it's all set up again.
All right. Well, I'm going to start by crafting a bunch of living stone that I'm going to need to be able to make all the mana pools I need to make.
Great. And while you're starting on all of that stuff, Geek, the one thing on my list today is, like I said, I want to automate the nether quartz. And so I think I found a pretty good way of doing that. I believe the easiest way to automate the nether quartz here, if I look at this, I looked under the crushing recipes and we had been getting the pool tiles, but the pool tiles only have a 5% chance of giving you nether quartz. That's basically nothing. It's just barely better than nothing, but after going through, I think 4 or 5 stacks of pool tiles, I only ended up with like less than 16 nether quartz, so that's useless. What we can do instead is use prismarine crystals to crush and always get at least 1 nether quartz, with a chance of getting 2 more nether quartz at 50% and possibly getting glowstone dust at 10%. And of course, that we can make the prismarine crystals by using the actually subtractions crusher to crush prismarine shards. And of course, prismarine shards are made by putting nether quartz in an atomic reconstructor. So basically, that's the cycle. Atomic reconstruct a nether quartz into our prismarine, crush the prismarine into prismarine shards. Those go through a normal create crusher and then come out with more of our actual quartz than we started with in the first place.
Wow.
Yep, it's
all
magic.
Right. I love it. I need to find my bucket wherever I put my bucket.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
I just made the crusher. That's real easy. And yeah, so now that I have all of the pieces of this, I'm just going to go and start working on this and setting it up. And I will check back in with you in a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to start making some fertilizer.
Great.
Because we need more colored flowers, and we've used and or lost our colored flowers. So that's all good. We'll just make some more.
Yeah, chat. We were talking about this before. Somehow, Geek and I kind of misplaced, let's say, our flower petals. I don't know where they were, but they're gone now.
It's all good. So let's see here. 2, 1. There we go. 1, 2. Whoops. That was too many. Too many. Ash.
Yeah, I think we have plenty of ash over here in one of these containers, because I remember you lit a whole bunch of stuff on fire in preparation.
Yes. We got all this stuff. 1, 2. I got to put this all on my bar, and it'll go a lot faster.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did we automate? I didn't automate clay production at any point, did I?
I think we talked about it, but I don't know that we did it.
It's a secondary output from one of these machines. I know that. But I'm just wondering whether or not using immersive engineering LV wires would be more effective to move things around rather than me fighting with the terribleness that I'm having to deal with the flux ducts all over the map.
The byproduct is from the gravel production.
Ah, you're right. Let me go see how much we've got over there. I need to make up some terracotta if we're going to do that. You know, I did forget to put the chain drives all over the place here so that we could more easily hop around the base too. That's a thing I definitely should get around to doing.
I think you were talking about putting a unique, its own power source so that it didn't interfere with our Or is that just for the electricity?
I think the electricity it has a dedicated source, but I think the chain drives, we should have a whole separate set of chain drives just so they don't collide, basically, was my thinking.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's fair.
Because otherwise you end up riding. Well, I will tell you, I've definitely ridden down directly into a saw before, and that was not as much fun as you'd think.
All right, let me see how my stone's coming because it's going to take a while to convert all this stone.
Are you smelting stone?
Yes.
You know we have bulk stone.
Oh yeah, we do.
Right
we
here.
do. We have the
This drawer has all the stone. There's 64 in it right now, but you know.
No. I definitely was not. I was not smelting cobblestone. You do not see anything in these chests.
Nope. Well, if you need some, there's a whole stack right here because we're using auto bulk smelting, like you do, you know.
Yeah, for those who were watching me earlier in the series when I was messing around with Botania and flowers, now that we have grass, thank you EA for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It is now possible to plant a petal like you normally would and hit it with some bone meal and duplicate it. So now it's going to be super easy once we have every color to maintain a stock.
Excellent. Yeah, it was a constant problem for us that we kept, running out.
Well, misplacing.
Well, misplacing. I'm being generous. I think I'm going to put all of my electrical machines in the same general vicinity. I think that makes the most sense.
To be fair, I think I lost the first flower pouch.
Look, we're not here to place blame about who lost what or how many times I lost things along the way. It's all good. Whoop! You know what I immediately did? I forgot that I electrocute myself every time we do this.
How?
Because I walk into things. Let's see here. Is there?
Oh, you're trying to see if this is a better way to move power.
Yeah, it seems to be okay. Let's see here.
You got to use the insulated version so it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, I was just looking to see about that. Insulated wire cable. We need tough fabric. For that, we need industrial hemp. Industrial hemp is from industrial hemp seeds. Industrial hemp seeds. It says we should have gotten from brushing dirt. Well, that's a whole farm that I'm going to have to start, is a hemp farm, because otherwise this is going to be a problem. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that. Do you have much bone meal left, Geek? No pressure.
A little bit. A little bit.
Here. Let me make some wire cutters. That would be a fun thing to make. Let's do this.
I think I saw a bone block in one of these chests over here.
Do we have bone blocks? I don't remember how we even made those at this point.
I don't know, but I thought I saw one. Oh, there's more living rock. How much bone meal do you need?
Just a handful for now. Like three or four, maybe.
Yeah, well, here you go. That's more than enough then.
Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this dirt and get brushing so that I can see if I can't get some hemp out of it.
All right, let's see. Let's make some mana pools. I'm gonna need 12 more than I currently have. So this is not enough living stone yet. That's 5. Nope, here comes some living stone.
Oh, this recipe where you can use the brush with a cutting board? That's fascinating. But I don't think I'm doing it the right way. Is it this way? Yeah, it is.
So, do I have all the colors? What am I missing? I'm not missing any. Fantastic. So now I'm going to spend a little bit of our bone meal to duplicate these so that we have a better supply. Get rid of some stuff in my inventory.
There we go. I got my first industrial hemp seeds. All right. I think I'll start with 4. That should be plenty, right? Yeah.
I would think so.
At least for now. And then we can continue to grow our hemp empire as we go for only the use, for making hemp fabric. That's the only reason we are growing so much hemp. And that's what we're going to say if the authorities show up.
True enough.
Okay, let's see here. Can I just, just hoe this rich soil directly that I made from this compost? There we go. That'll work. Okay, things are happening. Oh, yeah. This is reproducing very quickly. Love it. Well, this might just be a little hemp farm temporarily for us then. Geek, how is it going on your side?
All right. Well, I am lost in production, so I'm making living stone, and then I need to make some more Indoflames. I need to make 14 more Indoflames.
Oof.
So let me look at that recipe real fast. So I need browns, reds, and grays, and I need seeds. We don't happen to bring any berries over here, did we?
We didn't, but there's 28 wheat seeds in here if you want to take a decent amount of that. We have 33 melon seeds per our previous conversation, 17 beetroot. There's just a lot in here.
Okay. We don't need any of these seeds?
Save a few so that we can start our farm.
Okay.
But aside from that, yeah, I mean, sky's the limit.
Great. Grab some, and because seeds are needed to make these flowers, but only 1 seed per flower. So
right.
Let's see. So I need math. I need to do math. Okay, I need 14 Indoflames, which means I need 28 brown petals and 14 red and 14 gray. 14 light gray. Make sure I do the right one.
Yeah.
Start with brown.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to let this hemp grow for a while. We are a long way off from as much as I'm going to need.
Where do we get bone meal from? I need to figure this out because we're going to need more.
Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. I think we originally got it by using the composter.
Get it from meat, but we don't have meat.
No.
I see what you're saying. The composter.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That makes sense. Where did we bring those here with us? I don't know if we did.
No, but we should be able to make a composter pretty easily. Like that doesn't take any time at all.
Maybe worth going back because we have jam at the last place.
You keep pointing out the fact that I forgot to bring the jam, and I do apologize.
No, it's on the sign. We haven't forgotten. It's just not time yet.
It's just not there yet. You're absolutely right. Well, we've also got stuff to compost here, like sugarcane. We've got a bunch of over here if we need to. We've got 3,000 sugarcane, so that should be plenty if we need to compost.
I only need 2 more mana pools. All right, so I'm going to start laying out these mana pools so people can see what I'm trying to do.
Great.
I am going to need to make a mana splitter, which means I need 2 mana steel, and mana steel is iron, which I have 1 mana steel already on me. That's great. And can get one from over here. And hopefully have enough mana already. If not, I'll have to do a little dance.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case. We continuously seem to be running out a little bit. The good news is we have all the charcoal we could ever want.
That's why we're doing this.
Yep. I gotta tell you, I've been struggling to bounce back and forth between the 2 different packs. For instance, like this one has storage drawers and the other one has sophisticated storage. So a storage drawer in this pack is basically a chest with 3 planks on top and 3 planks on bottom. Meanwhile, in The other pack in All the Mods 10 Lite, it's not. It's a excuse me, a chest, and then you wrap it all the way around with 8 planks. So it's just the little differences that just make it, not annoying, but just you have to kind of do the context switching of, okay, wait, what am I playing? What pack? What's going on?
Yep. All right. I need 28. Yeah, we're gonna need more bone meal. So tragedy will strike in that case. Let's see. All right, that's more than enough. 3, there we go. That's 28. So now I need red. I need 14 red and 14 light gray. So red. And that's, oh, I don't have where's light gray? Here it is, light gray.
The other mistake I keep making here is not building things up high enough off the ground. I need to just kind of assume that things should be way higher than whatever it is I have just done.
That's fair enough. All right, that's more than enough. 1, 2. All right, and then light gray.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that the atomic reconstructor can point in any direction. I didn't know they could point up.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that makes for an interesting concept of dropping stuff on top of it for automation.
Yeah. Never even considered that. Oh, what was that pack that you and I were just playing independently before Ocean Block, where we had to use so many of those atomic reconstructors? What was that?
Yes.
The one that broke me?
That was no.
Techopolis
Yeah, it was
3. That's the one.
Techopolis 3 broke you. Yeah. That's true.
I just couldn't do it, friends. I could not do it.
All right, let me see here. So to make the endo flame, I need to drop 2, 2, 1, 1, and a seed. And then, all right, so get this stuff all set up in my thing, grab my bucket. I'm starting to think I should have set a bathtub up over here, so I think that's in one of these chests.
A bathtub? Did we have any extras? I forgot.
I brought the bathtub with us, but I didn't set it up.
Huh.
It's going to be around here somewhere. Just because the bathtub generates more water than the sink.
Right. Oh, did I miss? I lost a connector somewhere.
It's going to be the last chest I check, of course. Nope, it's not any of those chests. Oh well.
Can we make one?
That's fine. I'm fine. That's fine.
It's fine. This is
I'll
fine.
I'll stop whining and just go for it. Here we go. Boom.
It's
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4. Boom. End of flame.
Perfect.
Oh, that's right. If you click with an empty. Yeah. Okay. Let me put this stuff here. Put this stuff here.
Get sword out.
Yep. I'm speed running it.
That's the way to do it. Okay, let's see here.
Good news is I have enough mana pools, and I'm almost got enough Endo Flames.
So progress is happening. Good.
That's right. Yeah, nothing's set on the ground yet, but you know, you got to do the work.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to set all this stuff up. We all know how it goes. We've all been paralyzed with the constant, I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. And yeah, doing it all in one session can be a lot, let's say.
Yeah. So now, okay, I can quickly show off a little bit of what I'm trying to do. So over around this charcoal that EA, cool dispenser thingy that EA set up, if I put down some water, the thought pattern is you put a Endo Flame near it, it starts to eat it. I'm not sure the distance this thing has, so we have to experiment a little. How many can I put around this? Right. And then what we're going to end up having is a mana pool setup. Did I make the splitter yet? No, I didn't. Do I have enough living rock on me? I do not. I need to make some more.
Always the case.
There's already. Oh, that's right. I already got some made right here. Boom. Okay. I'll go ahead and put down some more stone so we can keep that going. All right. Let's make this splitter. I need a crafting table. All right. Splitter. Boom. And then we're going to need one more mana pool. There we go. Alrighty. So the way this weird thing's going to work out, and we have to figure out some distances for, you know, spreaders and all, but mana pool, splitter, mana pool on every side of it. Whoops. Cardinal directions. Boom. Get the splitter that's sitting over here. Or not splitter, but spreader. Use it as an example. I need to make some more. Put this bad boy like here. Where's my wand of the forest? Do I not have a wand of the forest? I don't have a wand of the forest. Do you have a wand of the forest?
There was one in one of these drawers. I'm 90% sure. Yeah, it's right here. There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. So we'll make sure this thing is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see here. I need to point the spreader at this splitter like this. And then the flame, Endo Flame needs to point at the splitter, or at the spreader rather. I keep saying splitter, but it's spreader. And there's one more back there. You to here. Good. That's good. That's within distance. All right. This is only half of the equation, though, and it looks like I actually calculated wrong. Oh, no, that's because there's a mana pool over here. I can pick this one up. So then we end up putting a mana battery, like right here. And so we're going to set up two more of these things that are doing the spreading, right, the generating of the mana. And then I need to make some sparks. And once I make the sparks... Did this thing go in the wrong place? You need to go to this thing in the middle, please. Is that not going to work?
Is the spreader or the splitter not going to the drawers or to the pools? Does it need to be configured?
I had configured it, but I'm going to do this.
Oh.
I bet you it's a height problem. Linkage, and then you link to this guy. Hey, you. Hey, you. There we go. Let's see if we get mana in all of these now, because that's what this thing is supposed to do: is distribute it evenly in software.
Oh, yep. That worked.
All right, and then once I make some sparks, what you end up doing is you put a... Well, you know what? I'm going to save it, because we're at the end of the episode.
We are at the end of the
Gotta
episode.
give
Before,
give anticipation. Gotta give people some anticipation.
absolutely. I was going to say, before we wrap up, I did get the multiplication going here for our quartz, and I wanted to show this off. I don't have it automated yet. We're like almost to automation, but basically what ends up happening is exactly the thing I said. So we go and we take some nether quartz here. I'm going to take all of the ones out of this. Well, let me lock the drawer first, just so we don't screw it up. There we go. So I'm going to take all of my nether quartz, and I go up here to this top chute. This is where it's going to drop in once we get it going. And that gets, whoop, I grabbed it back up. Hold on. We can do this. Professional Minecrafting. Here we go. Take this. There we go. Okay, so that's going to get lasered in the atomic reconstructor. Just like that. That becomes our prismarine shard. It goes into the crusher. This is now crushing into our crystals, which should pop back out of here. Excuse me, our shards. Here we go. And then those get ground immediately into nether quartz. And then we continue to increase our yield of nether quartz over and over and over again. So yeah, that just more than doubled already.
So then what do you have to do then is extract it from this and bring it back up and bring it up to the chute?
Exactly. I just need to bring one from there all the way back up to here. And if I keep doing that over and over and over again, then we should have plenty of our nether quartz to go, and we'll never have to think about it again once this really gets going.
Are you going to use a belt to do this, or are you going to use frogs?
You know, I need to think this through a little bit. The problem with the frog system is that it expects to have a minimum amount sitting in a container. And in this case, since I'm using a chute to drop, what I really need is like a redstone trigger of some sort here to turn it on and off. But I might just use a splitter, like an andesite tunnel right here, or a brass tunnel, so that half goes into the drawer and half instead goes back into the system, the same way that we were doing with the spores and whatnot. So that might be the way to do this. I'm going to tinker with this a little bit between episodes, and hopefully we'll have an idea by the time we get back together.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so a lot of progress Geek made this episode. We are very much on our way towards automation. And with a few ingredients that we are going to get done here in the next episode or two, we'll then be able to finally automate the heavy engineering blocks, which have been the bane of our existence since the start.
Yay. They have been, and I cannot wait. So automation all the way. Yes. Who cares about quest progression? No.
No. We're not playing this game for quest completion, y'all. We are playing this for the fun of the game. That's the important part. If you are not having fun playing Minecraft, you're doing it wrong. So we're doing the fun stuff. And for us, automation is fun. So that's what we're doing.
That's right. Looking forward to it. All right. Can't wait.
Well, as a reminder, friends, as always, please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. If you like the content we're producing, please give us a like on this. We really appreciate it. And do leave us a comment. Just tell us what we got wrong, how to do things better. Your comments have really been helping us here. This playthrough, it's been amazing the amount of reaction we've been getting from the community and the amount of wonderful comments that have been helping us figure out things that we really have been struggling with. We're semi-professional Minecrafters, but you all are the real experts. So we appreciate all that comments and feedback. And of course, all of these things do help to elevate our channel in the algorithm, and apparently the YouTube thinks that the algorithm is important. So we appreciate all of the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, and of course, all of our paid members that have been signing up for the channel to help support running our Minecraft community server. We appreciate all of that. We appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. But for now, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you back here next time.
Bye-bye.